Hey everybody, it's Lynn Brown and I'm coming to you from my home, and you probably can hear maybe a mower, a grass mower. Someone's mowing the grass out there. It's springtime here in California, and that's what's happening. But I wanted to take a minute out just to share something. I was thinking about this, and it kind of relays off of the call last night, the Masters hangout with Tracy Walker, Nicole Cooper, Justin Varengia, and Dee Varengia. I mean, it was unbelievable. I mean, just simply unbelievable. 2 hours. And I'm telling you, it's amazing to see those people. I mean, there are leaders, are top income earners and that kind of thing within Empower Network, how they've grown. Because I've been in Empower now for 7 months, and I've seen myself grow, but I also watch them, the leaders that are merging up into, I mean, now they're getting close to becoming millionaires, folks. I mean, it's pretty exciting, because I believe part of that all stems from what David Wood and David Sharp started, and that is with the 8 core commitments. What is a core commitment anyway, right? Well, I look at it as this, and I'm not the expert. Believe me, I'm not the expert. This is just my opinion, and take it, as you will. I want to share information that might be inspirational, motivational for you, and maybe you can take away something that you can share with someone, down the road. But core meaning, your inner being, your inner self, right? Staying centralized, localized, right? And focusing in. And commitment, of course, really dialing in to making something happen because you really want it. This is something that you really, really do want. But when they put those core commitments together, I believe it's because of their past experience and the struggles and things like that they went through. So to give these 8 core commitments to us, I think is the best gift ever, because for me, and I see this in so many other people, having some kind of a structure, having some kind of guidance that you can really live by on a day-to-day basis is very, very important. I mean, we as human beings, that's just one thing. That's just something about us, right? I mean, um, helping each other is one thing, but to help ourselves, our personal development, that is really, really, really important. Because then when we get it, and we can increase our own confidence and conviction within ourselves, that personal development spills over into helping others. And that's exactly what I believe these core commitments do. Now, some of you think, but wait a minute, core commitment number 1 is becoming an affiliate with Empower Network. How does that fit in? And I was thinking about that the other day, and I was thinking, you know what? For me anyway, that's the best core commitment to make it, the first core commitment, because that is your first commitment, right, towards your new lifestyle, your new venture into whatever it is that you're wanting to create for you and your family. So think about that. In order to change your life, right, and have more abundance, you got to earn the income, right? You got to have that income. And that's what we're learning here in Empower Network, how to empower, success. That's what we're doing here. And so the first core is, I think it's a good first core commitment, because you're not going to make any money if you just blog, right? You have to have an affiliate account. That's part of your business. So that is your true core. That's the core, the commitment that you make at the very, very beginning of this whole journey. Sorry about that. I had to take a phone call. It happens. It was my husband. Had to pick up the phone. Anyway, back to core commitments. So I believe that first core, it is just as important as all the rest of them. And you know, everyone's going to have a different opinion about that. Everyone's going to have a different, you know, thought about that. And, that's okay, except, folks, if this is working for, David Wood, David Sharp, Lawrence Tam, Tracy Walker, Tony Rush, Justin Varengia, all the leaders, right? Just think about it. They follow the 8 core commitments. They'll tell you all the time. I tell my team, follow the 8 core commitments. Get 2 sales a day, follow the 8 core commitments. Because if you go down those 8 core commitments, you're going to see how that really centers you, focuses you in, dials you in. And that is key, folks. Everyone's looking for the shiny object or the magic bullet or the, whatever it is. And it's right there in front of you. It's right there in front of you. So do me a favor. This is what I ask you to do. When you have some time, and I mean, don't put this off, go back to your Empower Network back office and click in your training and print out that PDF file on the 8 core commitments. And you sit there and you read that and read it and read it and see how you relate to each one. See how you're putting the 8 core commitments into your day. All right. And then be honest with yourself too. I mean, really be honest with yourself. Are you really incorporating these 8 core commitments? Because some of it has to do with reading and listening to audio and things like that. And that's another reason why you would want to upgrade, because the audio, the inner circle, you should be at that level, because you've got all the audios you want in that inner circle in the back office. It's an unbelievable selection of everything, and it's so motivating, so nurturing and inspiring, and just really feeds your mind with the right mindset, the right things that you should be listening to in order to gain the success, gain that lifestyle that you're dreaming of, that you're wanting, that you're committing to. So that is my take on core commitments, and especially that first one, because a lot of people have asked me about that, and it is a good question. I don't mind talking about that kind of thing, because the more we can share with each other, the more that we're going to learn, grow, and just become the success that we want. So keep the questions coming. Let's stay united, as David Wood and David Sharp say. Stay focused, all right? Forget about the shiny objects, folks. Focus in on the 8 core commitments, all right? So that's it for today, and hope you're having a great one, and we will talk to you real soon. Take care.